Hi, and welcome everybody to another edition of the Winner's Circle Sports Betting Podcast. I'm professional sports handicapper Ross Benjamin of RBWins.com, and I got a free pick for you in Major League Baseball tonight, and it comes in the Colorado Rockies and San Diego Padres game. Before I get to that, quick reminders. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, folks, I don't know what you're waiting for. World-class sports betting advice from some of the best handicappers in the country, including myself, Doug Upstone of DocSports.com, Chip Chirimbus of ChipWins.com, Scotty Spreitzer of DocSports.com, Mark Lawrence of PlaybookSports.com, just to name a few, folks. And we tape 5 days a week here, and you'll get free picks on every one of our videos. Folks, I don't know what you're waiting for. Hit that subscribe button. You'll see an OSGA icon in the lower right-hand part of the screen. If you hover over that, a subscribe button will come up. Hit the subscribe button, and while you're there, make sure you hit that notification bell because it'll alert you immediately upon any of our sports betting videos going up on this channel. I'd like to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed to our channel and made it a huge success over the last 3 years. Over 7,600 subscribers now. So not bad, folks. And it's, we do this for you, and you're a major part of this. So give us your feedback anytime you wish. Keep it positive, keep it constructive. Okay. I mean, I have no problem with you disagreeing with a pick, or stating what your feelings are on that particular pick for that day. But let's not insult each other because that does nobody any good. Anyway, let's get to the free pick. Colorado at San Diego. Chad Kuhl, the right-hander, will be going for the Colorado Rockies, while it will be Joe Musgrove of the San Diego Padres. And Musgrove has really been dominant so far this year, and we'll get to that just in a little bit. Chad Kuhl's made 10 starts this year. 2 of those 10 starts have come against the San Francisco Giants, and he did not fare well in those games. Now, why I mention that, quite simply put, in his other 8 starts against teams not named San Francisco, all 8 of those games have gone under the total, and a large part of the reason for those low-scoring affairs was Chad Kuhl's 1.75 ERA and 1.01 WHIP in those 8 starts. So Chad Kuhl is quietly having a very good season thus far for the Colorado Rockies. The Colorado bullpen, which has been much maligned for the better part of the season, has really pitched well of late, with a 3.29 ERA and a 1.17 WHIP over their last 7 games. The Rockies have gone over the total in just 1 of their last 6 games. And this is also a Rockies team that averages a paltry 3.1 runs scored per game on the road this season. So take them away from Coors Field, and all of a sudden this Colorado Rockies team becomes anemic offensively. Joe Musgrove, I mentioned him earlier, 9-1 in his team starts this year with a 1.64 ERA and an 0.92 WHIP, while averaging a healthy 6.6 innings pitched per start. So not only are they getting great pitching from Joe Musgrove, but he's eaten up a lot of innings as well, and takes the equation of the bullpen pretty much out of the picture. Okay, so you could really count on almost Musgrove giving you 6+ innings pitched, and then we can depend on the back half of the San Diego bullpen and not their middle relievers. So first start versus Colorado this year for Musgrove, but he did make 3 starts against the Rockies last year. All 3 of those games went under the total, and his 0.43 ERA in those 3 starts had a lot to do with it. So again, Musgrove not only pitching well this season, but he's got a good history against Colorado in this current lineup right now, and look forward to another strong outing from Joe Musgrove again tonight. The San Diego Padres are 5-1 in their last 6 games. Why do I mention that? Well, because out of those 5 wins, 3 of those were shutout wins. So they really been limiting the opposition in terms of runs scored of late. And the Padres bullpen, which has been a bit erratic all season long, they've been pretty solid at home. Their whip at home is 0.96, which I know a lot of you might not be aware of what whip means. It's walks plus hits divided by innings pitched. The lower the number, the better the performance level when it comes to either starting pitchers, relievers, or bullpens as a whole. And theirs is 0.96. And as I alluded to on many occasions throughout the course of the year, since the baseball season started anyway, that whip, I take a lot more note of whip sometimes than I do ERA, which can be deceiving in certain instances. Having said all that, with the pitching numbers I threw at you, the anemic offensive performances by Colorado on the road, and also San Diego, 3 shutout wins in their last 6, and Joe Musgrove going tonight. I like the Colorado Rockies and San Diego Padres game to go under the total of 7.5 on Friday, June the 10th. So friendly reminder about my website, rbwins.com, rbwins.com, folks. I will have a 10-star top play up shortly on the game 4 of the NBA Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors. My NBA has just been knocking it out of the park, folks. As a matter of fact, my NBA since April the 1st, 41-25. That's good for 62%. My 10-star top plays overall in all sports, how about 35-15 with my last 50? That's good for 70%. MLB 10-star picks, 4-1 this season, and going back to last season, 43-20, and that's good for 66%. And folks, I do not give out 46-24, which is good for 65% on my Major League Baseball 10-star top plays since the start of last season. And folks, I do not give you big chalks in Major League Baseball. Reasonably sized favorites, underdogs, totals, run lines, but I'm not going to be asking you to lay 160 or 170 on a Major League Baseball game. That's the surest way to deplete a bankroll, and you could do that all on your own without any help from me. I don't bet those games at that juice. I don't expect you to do the same as well. So until the next time, which will be later today, I will be with Chip Chirimbus of chipwins.com. We'll be going over some of the handicapping highlights for the week, sports betting highlights as well. And we'll also have 2 free picks for you on Saturday, June the 11th on the Major League Baseball card. Take care and God bless, folks.